Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good evening. Hey, what's happening? Josh, hello. The countdown. Yannick's, welcome. Oh my gosh, I have to find the remote for the rollerblades because it's too sunny out there. What's happening? Escape the Matrix is here in green. Good morning. Tamimi, hello. Welcome. What a morning. What a morning. What an evening. What a day yesterday, right? So let's see what's going to happen. I have to find the remote. It's too bright. I have to pull down the roller blades. It's hard to say it as a Hungarian. Roller blades. Bowser, welcome. Seydu, hello, good morning. I live in Hungary, center of Europe, almost actually. Just a second, I need to find the remote here. Okay. Here we are. It's a little bit bright outside. Okay, getting better. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Interesting market, right? Quite an interesting market to be in today. I guess. I mean, no, yesterday was quite interesting, but we had a nice drop yesterday. It was awesome, I think. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Nothing. Oh, the father-in-law. Not good news, unfortunately. I mean, he feels okay now, but we got the results from the doctor, and it's not good. It's not good. It's stage 4 cancer, unfortunately, stage 4, and we're gonna have the answer tomorrow if it can be if it's operable or not, but most likely they're not sure that it's operable, so it's not good. Marco, good morning. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I'm not saying we did not saw that coming. We did not see it coming because he was smoking. He was a heavy smoker ever since in his entire life. Ever since he was like 17 years old kid, he was smoking in his entire life, like at least 2 packs a day. That's a lot. At least. So, you know. Hey Farhad, hello. Thank you, Yoshi. Well, so we were following this thing since a while, but the results. I mean, I'm not saying I wish I would be surprised, but you know, we are not surprised. So this is it. But let's hope something will turn around. I don't know. Let's see what's happening in the market. We are, by the way, speaking of the zones. Yeah, I mean, Marco, it is part of life. If you smoke in your entire life at least 2 packs a day, I guess you have to prepare yourself for some consequences, right? So here we have an Asia high, 865.75. I mean, it's a little bit earlier than the 8 p.m. quote unquote market open, but I mean 865. I would call that Asia high right there, and this would be Asia low, of course. So we'll see which one comes first. Okay, Asia high, Asia low. Let's see. Hey, Hattori Hanzo. Welcome. The man himself. Welcome. How's it going? Pretty much sideways action. I'd like to see, by the way, Asia high swept first. I don't know why. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. I think we took out some hourly fair value gaps here. We poked into a daily fair value gap higher. So we do have some other daily or new week opening gaps here. New day and new week opening gaps on the downside. Actually, I'd like to see a flush. Not today maybe, but in the next couple of days. To try to go back down and reprice those levels. So who knows? Doing good, doing good. Some sushi. Oh, I love sushi, by the way. I would love to have some sushi. Bree, hello. Hey. Okay. What else do we have here? Nothing so far. So we have this not too perfect zone right here. It's technically shifting structure, but it's not like a super perfect zone here. So I wouldn't say it's like a superb perfect zone. And in terms of order blocks on the 5 minute, let's see, opening of this candle 32.75 on the micro. Okay. 5 minute order block. 5 minute bearish order block or supply zone. Okay, and well, maybe we can call that a possible high up there. Okay, so oops. Okay, that's it. Cyril, hello. Hey, good to see you. KK Trade, what's happening? Yeah, a lot of dojis. A lot of dojis, quite an interesting area. And we have a new day opening gap too, but it has been rebalanced, I think. Oh, not completely. Look at the 1 hour chart. So let's just look for the new day opening gap. Let's put the marker here. Natasha is here. Hey, hello, good morning. You love doggy too. The doggy candle. Good to see you, Natasha. How is the day from Egypt? Oh my gosh. Natasha is in Egypt. That is so awesome. That is just so awesome. What is that? I don't know, Tommy. It's something YouTube does. It's some new stuff on YouTube chat. I have no idea. It's based on XP points, but how you earn points, I have no idea. I have no idea how you do it. I guess it's depending on viewer time or maybe chat activity. I don't know. I don't know what. It's something YouTube does. Naomi's here. Hello, Naomi. I was just thinking when I started the stream, right? Like, where are the ladies? And here they are. Egypt is the mother of the world. I never heard that, but it's interesting. Egyptians are saying, okay. You're number one. Exactly. Who knows for how long, Tommy? I'm not sure. This crown thing is changing all the time. I don't know. Yeah, it could be the chat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is something new from YouTube. I have no idea. It's amazing to be here. Oh wow, it's emotional. Wow, that must be super awesome. So yesterday, by the way, on my funded TV, I was calling out this 877 level. Whoa, Mirovsky, welcome. Thanks for joining the channel. Thank you for subscribing. So I called out the 877 level, and my TP was at 901. So I got stopped out from the second half of the position at break even. But when the market started to shift down again right here, and I re-entered a short position right there. So eventually I got it. That was a nice one. Larry, hey, good to see you. Art, hey, what's happening? Good to see you, Art. Newsly, good morning. Okay, so far a bit of a sideways action. There is a 5-minute supply zone up there. We'll see if price wants to rebalance it. Now, if you go to the 1-hour chart, this imbalance here is still visible. Okay, so 1 hour. Wow, Dene Curry, thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. One hour unbalanced price range. Okay, so this could be also interesting. And so far that's it. Live. Oh, I forgot in the morning. Okay. No problem, all right. Oh, you're a Palestinian living in Jordan. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see how's this gonna go down. In terms of levels, I'm looking at the downside as well. Let's go, Natasha. Heat, hello. We have this huge pin bar here from Tuesday. Kind of interesting as well. There's no specific demand zone on the downside here. At least not on the 15-minute chart. And I'm looking for anything specific on the higher time, in lower time frames. I would say there's nothing I like here. There's one more zone up there that could be interesting for later. This is technically a bearish order block or supply zone again. So let's just wait and see see what's happening. So far, this is the 5-minute chart. Honestly, I just think I would like to see this one taking out the Asia high before we move on to anything. So far, this zone is holding. So we'll see how it goes. Art says, missed it on the 1 minute, didn't realize I was on the 15. Oh, don't worry. I mean, there's nothing else here to look for in terms of targets. We just created a 1 minute demand zone or bullish order block here. This one. So where does it open? It opens at 819. Okay, so that's a 1 minute. 1 minute bullish order block. So order blocks within order blocks, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Malo. MyFundedFutures live 3 times 3. Oh my gosh, let's go. Malo, congratulations. Malo is again back to printing money. The money printer. Okay, let's see. Okay, so far in this area, going down to the 1 minute chart. Oh, that was not even a 1 minute. Sorry, that's a 5 minute. Man. That's a 5 minute bullish order block there. Okay. Could be good for later. Hey, Natasha, thank you so much. If you're leaving just now, well, you know, I wish you a good time in Egypt. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the beautiful country and everything. The beautiful people there. Have a good time there. The X is opening dirty. I haven't even checked it. Good to see you, Motivation Healing. Gold looks nice after a test of support. I'm gonna check on gold now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Send it mostly. I I'm entering on the 1 and the 5 minute chart. I would say 65% on the 1 minute and maybe 35% on the 5 minute chart. So, but you know, the zones that I'm looking at are on the 15 minute, 1 hour, 5 minute. So, I mean, I would say everything below the 1 hour chart, like except the 30 minute, like 15 minute, 30 minute. Oh, no, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. Looking for the zones as possible targets. So let me look at gold real quick. I wasn't really checking on gold so much lately. Did we take out this high? Kind of wondering. This is from last Friday. I think we took that out, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. And this is on the 15 minute. Now here's a order block. Okay, this is also interesting. We have a new day opening gap right there. Okay, gold could be a good one for a short, by the way. Gold could be a good one for a short. For the new day opening gap, 3377.5. Anyone wants to take it? Kind of looks good. I might even take it. You know, just for fun. Why not? 77.8. Just, you know, just for the feeling. Oh, that's a small position. I think I should be adding a little bit extra there. All right, now it's better. This is one of the rare times that I take... Oh, wow, what happened? Did I take a position on gold? Malo! Oh my gosh. Look at this, man.
Took a 1K payout yesterday. Just wanted to say thank you. Your stream has helped me reach my goals along with obviously others, but you are a big help and I appreciate you. Lunch on me, brother.
Oh my god, Malo. The man. Hey, thank you so much for the $25. Oh my gosh, thank you. The boss is Malo. I'm gonna have a nice lunch today. Actually, with $25 here, I can actually have lunch for... I'm gonna tell you exactly how many times. At the place where I used to have lunch. I mean, I always go there. I'm gonna have lunch for 4 days. 4 days. From $25 here in my country, in my town, there is a nice place where you can have lunch for... I'm gonna tell you exactly, for $5.75. $5.75, you can have a nice lunch. Just saying. So, Malo, just... Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna check the menu today. Camille, what's happening? Yeah, that's actually at least 4 days. At least you can eat for 4 days. Hungary. You can you can eat for. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what place it is where I eat. Sponsored by Molo. I'm gonna show you exactly. So there's a main dish. I mean, sorry, there is a soup, and there's a main dish that you can take. So I mean, this is the takeout part of the food. I mean, this is for takeout. These are different type of foods, and it's a very healthy. I mean, this is a good portion. So, and plus you have a soup. You can choose a soup, and you can choose a main dish. I mean, but don't worry. This is just for this is the takeaway stuff. But I'm gonna show you a picture of from the place. Just a second, I'm gonna show you guys the picture of how it looks right now. If you want to eat that right there, then this is the place. This is the place where I am going to eat. Sponsored by Malo. Actually, there's an outside area as well. There's an outside area too. You guys don't see it. So, you know, just a typical, not too fancy place where you can eat for $5.75. You can. This picture is from 2010. But it looks exactly the same like this today. It exactly looks the same. So you can eat this. Inside is like this, and outside is this. $5.75. Let's go. Oh, there's always a good. I mean, there's so many variations for goulash, or how you say it, goulash. There's so many variations for that. Oh, my gold trade is not looking that good now. Anyway, who cares? There's lots of different recipes how you can prepare that. So so I don't know. Today's menu is the soup for today is asparagus cream soup. That's one of the soups. Asparagus cream soup. And the other soup that I can take today is meatball soup. There's a soup named meatball soup. Hey Mirovsky, hello. Hey, thanks for joining. Welcome. I know. So there's asparagus soup and meatball soup. And for the main course, there are some combinations here. Chicken breast with beetroot salad and rice. But it's made like Parisian, like chicken breast a la Paris. I don't know how to say it. Chicken breast with 3 Chinese sauce and gnocchi, tomato meatballs, roast pork with ragu mixed side dishes, and tripe stewed savory bourguignon. That's just Google Translate, so I don't know how to say it otherwise. But anyway, looking forward to it. We'll see. The primary language is Hungarian. I'm gonna go for the meatball soup. Primary language is Hungarian here. Hungarians speak Hungarian. I mean, we are cousins with people from Finland, the Finnish people, from 1,000 years ago. Actually, more than 1,200 years ago, at least, we were cousins with the Finnish people. At least that's what the studies are showing. How are we doing here? I need to put on a chart here to my end. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, my gold trade unfortunately is going bad. Not too good. Today there is no stake. Today no stake. Yeah, I definitely. Burger King and McDonald's. I like Burger King, by the way, better than McDonald's. I think the Whopper menu with extra cheese, that's what I like when I go to the Burger King. Extra cheese and with sweet potatoes. I kind of like that combination. And with barbecue sauce, of course. Liquidity void on 1 minute. Yeah, we have one here. I guess on the mini as well. Yeah, right here. And we have another one a little bit higher. So the mini could be pulling the micro up and down. Okay. How far are we from the top of this this zone? 30 points. That's not too far, actually. 30 points is doable, I guess. I think it could be doable. What do you guys think? Obviously, we still have time until the open. Okay. Gold, yeah, the gold trade is very bad now. Almost at the stop loss. Yeah, it's gonna hit my stop in a second. I still believe that the new day opening gap, if now, then maybe later we do. Maybe I should use a little bit wider stop. It could go up there, maybe sweep some levels. Yeah, stop has been hit, so sweep a few levels here. But I guess that's one of the reasons it's a little bit harder to focus on more than one market usually. But you know, let's see. I'm still kind of watching this level. Okay. Annoyed myself for having blown up my Apex 100k evals earlier today. 5.5k? Oh. Irritating. Yeah, I guess I wanted to share with this you guys this information that I have blown up my Take Profit Trader funded account, and it was not yesterday, it was before yesterday on Tuesday evening in the PM session. So I blown up that account. I got on tilt. It is what it is. It was a 50k funded account. The good news is I made $3,200 in withdrawals from that 50k Take Profit Trader funded account. So unfortunate, but as I said, I withdrawn $3,200 from it, so I guess it was a positive investment. And I have withdrawn every single day for about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. 8 days in a row I was withdrawing profits from the account. 8 days in a row. Yeah. So I guess it was a good run. I was trading that super aggressively, to be honest. I was very aggressive on the account. I was scalping it like a maniac sometimes. And I guess, you know, it's in the cards that, you know, the market just cannot go always into your direction. But anyway, it happened. So what can we do, right? It is what it is. 6k target. Jeez. Very close. 500 away. Yeah, tilt is the worst enemy in trading. I know. And you know, I was just talking about it yesterday on MyFundedTV too, that, you know, how fast you can go on tilt. The way I blown up, and obviously I did not want to talk about Take Profit Trader in MyFundedTV, but the way I blown up the account is that I switched to minis, obviously, to scalp with minis, and the pressure was extremely high once I got to a drawdown. So obviously I nourished that account a little bit, and I was happy that I got those daily payouts. And once I got down to a it's super easy to go to $500 or $600 of drawdown with one mini, right? Or two minis. Actually, one mini, it's super easy, especially in New York session. So I was down almost $600 of drawdown, left with about $1,400 in safety net. And I had a target that I thought the price was going to go there. I don't even remember the details. But then I started to second guess myself, you know, reverse the position, try to do some ugly quick scalps. Obviously, the market went to the opposite way. And then I sized up to two minis because I thought this is the way it should go now. And obviously, I was left with like a few $100s of drawdown, like $300-400. And you know, when you got to that stage, when you only left with a few $100, like $300 or $400 of drawdown, it doesn't matter which prop firm it is, then you know, the F it factor just kicks in. You know, the F it, like F it, it's just $400. F it, who cares? You know, I don't care anymore. Just go in and full port or do some crazy shit, or I don't know. So that's what I did. And of course, it took like a minute or two until the account got blown up, and boom. So goodbye. That Take Profit Trader account served me well. I'm looking for the new accounts already. Obviously, I'm working on 2 more accounts. One is almost at a new funded stage. The other one is at halfway, but we're getting there, you know. Exactly. Exactly, little fish. If you don't know, you are in a Anton Kruger. Yeah. Just like being on tilt. Yeah. No, it's not just you, Heat. I mean, it's not just you. In the past 2 weeks, I have lost the Bulenox funded account. I have lost my Take Profit Trader funded account. And I have lost an Apex funded account as well. I really need to do a recap video of how things are going right now. So, yeah, I mean, just like Escape the Matrix is saying, as long as your risk on reward or investment, sorry, risk over investment is good. Reward over investment, sorry. I'm still sleepy. As long as your reward over investment, that's what it stands for, right? Is good or it's positive, then yeah, it's good. So I invested like $119 into that Take Profit Trader account. I managed to withdraw $3,200. So I guess that investment turned out to be a real good investment. So made a little bit more than $3,000 from $119 of investment. I am super happy, even though the account blown up. I say, okay, no problem, we move on, you know. Pablo says, blew up 3 funded accounts in the last 2 weeks. It happens, Pablo. Just like I said, you know, you have to see the big picture, the numbers. I guess we have to talk about this. Peter, a Hungarian fellow trader. I feel like the name calls for a Hungarian name here. Horváth Péter, welcome, üdvözöllek. Fellow Hungarian trader in the stream, welcome. So it just happens, you know. You have to see. That's why I was saying on my funded TV too. You have to see the big numbers, the big picture as well. How much time you spent on evaluation accounts? Have you got to a payout yet? What's your progress right now? How are you doing? So there has to be some traction control. Sacromonster lost 4 accounts. Yeah, it happens, man. It sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Yeah, Mirovsky. It is what it is. Art says shorted at the top. Okay. Don't even holding up here down. Yeah, let's see. That's as painful as it can. Yeah, exactly. I know, Ludafish. 5K down. Well. And the last year and a half. That's actually good. You know, 5K down. That's absolutely doable. You can do it in 1 payout or 2 payouts. That's actually good, David. Return of investment. Sorry, not reward. Return on investment of investment. Yeah. Return of investment. I said, you see, I'm still need to. I told you guys I need to extend my vocabulary here. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's part of the prop firm journey, you know. Lower 20 funded accounts across Top Step, MyFunded, Bulenox, still negative on return of investment. Well, that's why we're doing this as a business. You have to see those numbers. You have to look at the investment part. You have to look at your expenditure of how much you put into this business, and then you have some guidelines, you know, how to scale it up or scale down the losses. And that's it. Yeah, I think we just gotta wait for London Open here. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, Mirovsky. Let's go, David. That's good. That is good. Well, for now, All I know is we are in an interesting area of price. We are in that 5-minute supply zone. Are we gonna break that level or not? I'm not sure. This is not a demand zone or order block. I mean, it could be maybe an order block, but there's only a very small tiny structure shift, so technically it makes it valid but not as strong. On the downside, of course, we have Asia low as well. We have a 1-hour unbalanced price range still up there. Do we have some news, by the way? Let's check it. Okay, we had pound news. Nothing in the European session. We have PPI numbers today at 8:30 Eastern Standard. So that's it. Okay. Vocabulary is overrated. Trading losing because emotions. Oh yeah, exactly. That's always the cause. Exactly. Not following risk management. And if we all could conquer risk management like perfectly, it doesn't really matter which entry or strategy you use. Once you have at least just a tiny edge over the market, once we would all follow our risk management, life would change dramatically, you know. Target is 870 low. New day opening gap to fill further again. 870. Could be. Could be. I guess we shall see. %, winners hopefully soon. Yeah, we'll all get there. As I said, if you don't give up, you know, just keep on doing this, keep on learning, then, you know, the chance is there for everybody. I mean, there's for me, there's practically nothing else or nowhere else to go. I'm definitely at the wall right now because as I said many times, I put everything to trading in my life. And sounds crazy, I know, or it might sound a little bit mad, or I might sound absolutely mad for saying this, but I really put everything on the line for trading, everything. So I am learning all the time. I mean, obviously with reasonable expectations, but I'll do my best. Three accounts, but there is nothing wrong with this. Well, the market is just doing what it's supposed to do. The problem usually when we blow up accounts is we are the biggest problem. To know when not to pull the trigger. That's it. Entered 829. 57. All right, let's see. Kind of curious. Exactly. No plan B. No plan. There's no plan B for me. Absolutely no. I'm gonna make a living from this in the long term, or I have no freaking idea. I really don't. I mean, yeah, of course, there's always something, but for me, there's, I mean, no. No plan B. I'll never stop believing, that's for sure. 57.75. Okay. Let's go. There you go. Stop yourself. Cattle. Obviously, I cannot tell you what to do because you have your, I don't know your account. I don't know your entry style, you know, your risk tolerance, but it's always up to you, the final decision. Good morning. Exactly. There you go, Mirovsky. So I put everything as well on the line. In personal life as well, by the way, the ones who are around me, family, friends, and you know, my financial background and everything, which I scooped together, scooped everything in the right direction in my life. Everything circles around trading, or as much as I can focus on trading right now. So in a nutshell, I burned every bridge behind me, and now I think, I mean, everybody is just watching me carefully from my family and friends, like, how is Tom going to survive in this video game, you know, because he's just sitting at the computer playing video games, watching this whatever he's watching, and I don't know, you know, that's what they're saying. I know they're not saying this to my eyes, but I know that's what they're thinking sometimes. Like, oh my God, Tom is just playing a video game all day. How can he make money from that? He's gonna be back in his former job soon. I see. I feel it. I see it sometimes. That's what they're thinking. So there's no plan B. Absolutely no plan B. No. Well, anything else anymore? I can't tolerate working. There you go, Ludafish. And by the way, somewhat I feel the same thing like you, Ludafish. So I just cannot tolerate a 9-to-5 job that much. Obviously, if God and life would force me into doing that, I would need to do that. That's not giving up on trading, obviously, but I just cannot tolerate a 9-to-5, or in my country 8-to-4 job as before, or as years ago. Like, no, I just can't. You know, selling my time for a single payout, you know, for a single payout from a prop firm, it's just no, and no. To have somebody talk to me like shit and tell me stupid stuff, what to do and what not, for one single prop firm payout, that would just destroy my soul. Really, my soul would be destroyed completely. Same with me. My family hates my PC. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't say they hate my PC or something, but it's just not just my family, but some so-called friends. Obviously, I feel it. You know, whenever it comes to a conversation topic like, "Hey Tom, how you doing with the video games?" and I keep saying like, "Listen, it's not a video game," but you know, when I try to explain them what it is, they just keep nodding like, "Yeah, sure, Tom. Yeah, sure, Tom. Yeah." I can feel that they just super skeptical, and that's why I'm not even talking about this. So when I go to any place and they're asking about my job or what I do for a living, I just try to avoid and skip the topic, because they would not understand at all, even if I would try to explain it to anyone. I just try to avoid the topic and just say something like, yeah, you know, I'm working for a company from home, blah blah blah. That's it. You know? Let's move on. So. Speak English. I was watching Cartoon Network when I was a kid. No joke, by the way. E-Disco. I was watching Cartoon Network. You know, in the 90s, when everybody was buying in my country the satellite dishes, that was the new trend in the early 90s. And, you know, all the channels were English. So I was watching Cartoon Network, and after 8 p.m., it switched to TNT movie channel. So old movies were playing all night in English. So I was watching that channel a lot. Also, I was watching Sky in English, and I was watching Star Trek and some other movies in English. In the early 90s, of course. Music television, UK, MTV UK or something. I don't even know what it was back then. Yeah. Yeah, show them the Lambo. Is it just flipping hamburgers? Yeah, there you go, Hattori. Exactly, Mirovsky, exactly. My job, I was a contractor or salesman for an insurance company for years. I was also a group manager. And I can say that I was earning good money here in my country for that job. I was also a group manager for other salesmen. I was managing a group of salesmen, and I was also dealing with corporate clients with an insurance company. And so I was traveling all around the country. I was getting a very good salary, by the way, according to standards here. And because I was a contractor, I could spare free time for trading anytime I wanted. So I made my own time for trading if I wanted to sit down and be at the chart. So that's why I was able to also stream back in 2022 and early 23. I was able to stream as well because I made my own time. Oh yeah, that's true as well, Saidu. When you have health and smart, yeah. That's true. That's true, but in a metaphorical way, I'm saying. Into the number of viewers, giveaways, talk about Top Step and the professions. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we could do that. Imaginary jobs like... That's good. Imaginary jobs. Green slaughterhouse. Oh man, I like it. 170k in 3 years of trading. I consider as an expert. Never give it. There you go. There you go. We must have those goals in order. You have to make it, Mirovsky. You just have to make it. There's no, you know, who cares about, you know, that is your tuition, okay? Mirovsky, that money is your tuition into this business to learn it as a profession. It's technical science, man. How much money does people spend? How much money to go to like Harvard in the United States? Or for the biggest universities in the United States, just for one semester or year, I don't know what to call it. How much money do families spend on their kids for the highest education or those universities? I have no freaking idea, by the way. Let me know if you have some numbers. 60-70k per year. Okay, I think even more, to be, I think, you know, for the biggest universities, I think it's even more. Maybe 100-200k per year. $100k. Okay, there you go. Ludovic saying, including living expenses. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's also like diving into this business is almost like you know, getting into a university to learn the hardest technical science out there. Tell them you're a host a podcast. Well, that's maybe that's a good idea to approach it like that. Here we have the London Open, by the way, everybody. That's also a good story to make up. So here we have the London Open. Let's see what happens. Blesses, good morning. Hello. Soylent Green movie reference. I'm not sure I do. Yeah, it's kind of like the most expensive degree, but once you master it, then you know you made it. Okay. This is the London Open. Let's make this a little bit more transparent. Okay. Not much is happening for now. Somewhere in the night. Raza is here. Hello. Doing good, doing good. Just watching these slow markets right now. Actually, slow market with the NQ. Kind of waiting for it to move some direction. Good to see you, Reza, again. How's it going? Hope you had a good trading day yesterday. Mirovsky invested in a Lambo already. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of curious if this one wants to break that zone. What's the zone on the mini? The zone high, actually. Interesting though. Look at the mini. On the mini, it has a bearish pin bar, but on the micro, it's a bullish pin bar. I mean, on the micro, it looks like a perfect zone, but if we look at the mini, it's definitely not a perfect zone. Not even something I would look into. But the micro sure seemed like one. Oh wow, look at that. Are we gonna break that? I'm not in a position, but I wish I would be. I mean, this morning I've started a new MyFundedFutures evaluation account, so I'm up $1,747. By the way, you can pass the MyFundedFutures evaluation accounts in 1 day. So the starter account, you can pass it in 1 day. Okay. Also the expert account, no consistency rule. The starter plus. Hold on, is there a consistency on the starter plus evaluation? I have to check it. Kind of confused a little bit now. I have to check it. Looks like we're breaking that 865. Let me see. Okay, starter plus. Consistency rule, no. Starter evaluation, no consistency. Okay, on the evaluation. On the starter plus, there is a consistency rule on the evaluation. Okay. The expert account, there is no consistency. Okay, so you can pass the expert and the starter account, the 50K. in 1 day. By the way, the starter accounts, no, starter plus and expert accounts are down 25% with MyFundedFutures. That's a very good deal, by the way. Resets are down to 20%. If you guys need to reset your account, you can use my code as well to support the stream and reset your accounts, 20% off. And again, experts and starter plus accounts are down 25%. Let me read the chat real quick. It went to your 57. Yeah, it did. What's the minimum on TPT for payout? It's $2,000 on the 50K account. So first you need to reach that safety net. Now there are positive things around that. Once you reach the safety net of 2K, everything you make above $2,000 is yours, but with an 80% profit split. So 80 goes to you, 20 to the prop firm. So 80% profit split. Anything you make above the $2,000. And the good thing is you can choose any day to close down the account, and you can keep 50% of your safety net. So you wake up one day and you still have that $2,000 safety net. You can just close the account, and on the same day you're gonna get 50% of your safety net, which is $1,000 available for withdrawal. Okay, so you can walk away with 50%, which is not bad if you think about it, by the way. I did it once on a 150K account. I had a good run. I managed to push it up to $4,800, and the safety net is $4,500. So I said to myself, I was lucky. So I said, man, I was lucky. I'm going to close the account. So I pushed it up to 4,800. I walked away with the profit above the 45, and I got to keep $2,250. So that was a good deal for me. So you can do it. Go with Take Profit Trader as well. The two main favorite ones are definitely TPT and MyFundedFutures, or MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader, whatever you choose. These are the best ones in my opinion. And not saying TopStep is bad because I'm not affiliated with them, but man, these are better than TopStep. You can say TopStep is great, awesome company, kudos, hats off, praise them forever, awesome prop firm. But MyFundedFutures and TPT are better. Hats off. $50% on Starter Plus if you're a brand new customer. If you're a brand new customer, you can get 50% on every evaluation account. If you want your first purchase with MyFundedFutures, if you use my code, for example, you can get a 50% off discount. Even if you blow the account, I would suggest keep the subscription, because next month you're gonna get rebilled with the same 50% discount deal. So that's what I used to do if I had deals like this. Something like that for Apex? No, the Apex right now is down 80% or 81% down, 80% down with Apex right now. And you're asking about the payout. So the safety net is $2,100 on the 50K, but you have to go to must keep the safety net, and you can, if you want to withdraw the safety net, I think you can only keep 10% or 20% if you choose to close the account. Man, I've never done it, to be honest. Not Faber. I have no idea. There was something like that, like last year. I think 20% is what you can keep from the safety net at Apex if you choose to close the account. Let's go, Ron. Congratulations. As I told you guys, I've blown up my Pro account. Take Profit Trader Pro. So I'm working on 2 new test accounts. You can full port every day on Take Profit Trader and take payouts every single day. Technically, yes. Yeah, of course, yes. You can do it. In your experience, what's a good healthy buffer zone to leave in an account to prevent yourself from blowing up? At least the bare minimum is $25,000 to $3,000. For example, I took a big risk right now for taking the payout with MyFundedFutures. This is the account that I took a payout from. Today I only made $33 because I was in drawdown. So I took the payout and now I'm left with $1,000 of drawdown. Look at this. So I need to size down for 1 or 2 micros. I did that multiple times before. I had accounts with a few $100s of drawdown and I made it to payouts. So I'm not scared of the challenge here, but it's definitely it's giving you a challenge for sure. Now the Take Profit Trader accounts, this was the pro account. Look at this, blown up. Boom, down to 49,690. I don't even know what happened, but it's crazy. I have the new account. One is at 2,000. I mean, this is a test account. This is not a pro account yet. I still need a little bit less than $800 to pass this one, and I have another one somewhere. This one. I'm up $1,422. The other ones are already blown accounts. I think I have another one that's passed here somewhere. No? Here. 3,000. Okay, anyway, 1,422, and this one is at 2,225. So I still need to work on these. I hope I can get the pro account back as soon as possible from Take Profit Trader. I need that daily payout. I need it. Guys, the feeling is just super awesome once you get those daily payouts. It's just really the closest feeling. I'm talking from real experience. I was having payouts for 8 days in a row, and I made $3,200 from one single 50K account. I told this earlier in the stream. Getting a payout every single day is just something different. It's absolutely hits differently. That's why we love Take Profit Trader. Have you taken any trades today? I took a gold short, which hit my stop. You can see it here. To be honest, I think gold should be going down to the new day opening gap to rebalance it. So I might going to. So after I took the small loss here, I just scalped a little bit here in this area while we were talking, and I made back the loss. But so far that is it. Nothing, no official trade here that I called out like, okay, this is gonna be the one I enter here, blah blah blah. So I was just waiting for the London Open to happen. For now, I think the drawn liquidity would be 865. We should be taking out that Asia high, in my opinion. I mean, that would be the most logical thing to do. It's not the strongest. Hold on, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Okay, never mind. So it's not the strongest zone because it's a little bit different than on the mini, but I think in a slow morning like this, it could be still a valid one. So 65.75 on the micro should be taking out. About the unbalanced price range on the 1 hour, I'm not sure. That's a different story. Let me extend this here. So basically I'm just looking at these 3 candles, bullish candles on the 5 minute there, and that's it. I think we can agree that this is a real slow morning right now, right? It is a slow morning. I mean, a London morning. I was expecting more yesterday, although yesterday I was not streaming. Yesterday I think was better. I was following it on my mobile, and so we had this beautiful zone here yesterday. This was a clean area, took it out, and then after that we had another one right here that was also taken out during the London session. So yesterday was clean, absolutely super clean moves in yesterday's London session. Here you go. Even if not this one, but the other one was clean, and even this one. Maybe there was one here as well. Boom. So yesterday's London session was, I would say, fairly good. Today, it's just not. There's nothing. There is one zone, I think. Yeah, this one. So I'll be looking at this area here. This technically is a demand zone. I know I drive you guys crazy with my zones, but I'm sorry, my brain is just wired up. I mean, totally locked onto these levels. So that got picked up. Okay, 5 minute. Demand zone starting at 819. If we would see a structure shift, how far is that? 28 points. Okay, so if we would see a structure shift, which we're not seeing on a 1 minute, you know, this could be a possible short position to target that zone down there. And look at how the midpoint of the zone has been respected after the kill zone started. Already here, well, it did go lower, but mostly it stayed here, then got rejected. So there's something down here, something in this area at 811. If we would see a nice structure shift, for example, shifting this structure at 842, I would say we anticipate an entry somewhere there. I mean, yeah, we have some good targets, even if you're going for the mid-level. A good risk-to-reward ratio is still here for a possible short scenario. But as I said, we have the 865 Asia high up there. And where's Asia low? Oh, it's down there. Okay, so I mean, this is what I see on both sides. I guess we'll see. Hey Hattori, thanks for dropping in. Have a good one. Filkos, good morning. Hey, the man in the ring. Good to have you. Yeah, very slow price action compared to yesterday. Yesterday was slow too, but at least we had some clean levels. Now we don't. We don't. 811 is the top side of the new week opening gap. 811. Oh. So that's why it's happening, right? No coincidence there. There is, oh yeah. Understand, Ludafish, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Zones video. By the way, I started to do that. It's gonna be at least 40 minutes long. I can see that because I just can't explain it in 15 minutes or 20 minutes. I have to come up with examples. So it's gonna be like a 40-minute long video minimum, maybe an hour. I try to scale it as short as possible because I know an hour long video is too much. So I try to keep it somewhere around 30 to 40 minutes. But yeah. New day opening gap that has not been traded. Yeah, the new day opening gap up here, I mean, it rebalanced it on the 1, on the 5, and on the 15-minute chart, and that's why I have it here. If you go to the 1 hour chart, if you go to the 1 hour, and so here's the 1 hour chart, and if you look at these candles here, the bodies of the candles are having this gap here. Only a wick we have here on the lower time frames. This means that the price, I mean, this has been repriced, but it's not being rebalanced. Rebalanced means we would need an up close candle, right? So we would need some kind of an up close candle in order to say that it has been repriced. Oh, sorry, come on, rebalanced. So we need that up close candle, so it might gonna happen maybe after this, who knows. So this unbalanced price range is still there. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. So far, that's why we're hovering in this area, and we're trying to I mean, when you see so much sideways action, almost like barcoding, that's the 5-minute, yeah, then you just know that there's not much you can do with it, I guess. Target the hole below. Yeah, something like that. Jay, good to see you. The hole below. So all we can do is just wait and just wait. And until we wait, there's one thing we can still do. You need the best discounts, right? No, you need the better life. You need more luck. You need to be wealthier. You need to be healthier. You can achieve all this. It's right there for the reach of your keyboard. Within the reach of your keyboard. Just go for the best code. Always make sure to use it. Not just for the best available discounts, but for to be a better trader. Thank you so much for sponsoring the stream. Oh, we are rock hard. Stay relentless in your trading. We need to put that in. Trading Star, hello. Let's stay relentless and rock hard.
Hey, let me tell you something. Earlier in the session, I was struggling.
I was struggling big time.
I couldn't even get out of my own way.
Yeah.
Then out of nowhere, the sensational feeling took over me.
The sensational feeling.
It was incredible. I was rock hard.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the...
Oh my gosh, Trading Star. Happy birthday, my friend. Bro. Happy... should we sing the happy birthday song? Happy birthday to Trading Star. Hey, awesome. That musician is a very unknown, but I'm gonna paste it to the chat. Escape the Matrix, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on the profit. Have a good time. I mean, sorry, have a good time in bed. I guess that sounds weird, but hey, rest up and see you in the New York session. Happy birthday, Trading Star. So, you know, this is from Hollywood Bob, my favorite Twitch streamer. He has the voice of a... He has a great radio voice, or I don't even know how to say it, but, you know. He has a great voice. He should do voice acting. And here's the song. So, rock hard. Watch this. Justice for the damned. Stay relentless. Justice for the damned. Okay. More. My God, this price action is... Okay, this is a relaxing music. If anyone wants to search for the song, this is the typical music when you're just want to relax, you know, sit back, you know, get in line with nature and everything. You just put in this song and you already feel relaxed, you know. The meditation. If you just want to meditate, this is exactly. I can imagine this song for maybe a brain surgeon, you know, in the operation room, puts in this music and is just doing brain surgery, you know. This is exactly that song, and this is what he's listening. What happened to those 8 accounts giveaway? It's still happening. Trading Star is still happening. The video is not up yet. Actually, technically it's finished. There's some post editing. I'm putting there some stuff. So guys, you won't believe it, but I am so busy all week. Like, I'm visiting my mother. Yesterday I was in Budapest in hospital. Then I got home, I do the streams, and I have to go do some shopping, and then I have to do some this and that. So by the time I get back to the home, and I'm not even spending time with my girlfriend, and so I'm doing everything, and so days just pass by and go by, and I get so many emails. I got emails from MyFundedFutures. I have to reply about the giveaways. I need to do some editing stuff. I need to record some stuff. There's lots of things going on. IRL stuff, the streams. I mean, I love to do it because I'm always into something, but I really need to put some order. Because I'm way behind. I'm way behind. I guess I definitely catch up. I need to. La Budapest. You have to visit Hungary soon. Yeah, Budapest is great. Obviously, you have to look around. There are definitely some great places you have to visit. Otherwise, I would say there are some towns outside of Budapest that you also need to visit. You know, some real beautiful places in Hungary. So I will let you know about this. But once you come here, I'm gonna give you some places to go to. Because yeah, Budapest is great, but there are some real great places you need to see. I've been logging standing. I like this. Oh man, okay, let's focus on the chart here. I see a possible short entry that I might take. Oh man, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, 3 micros. I think I'm gonna put a sell limit at 3 micros maybe. Oh yeah, we're going down there. 87. Okay, I put a sell limit at let's see, opening up the candle is 35.50. At 35.50. I don't know if it's gonna go back there, but so this is the 5-minute zone. Okay, the zone low is at 800. So 35.50, I put a sell limit. Definitely Vilcos. Oh man. Oh, it's going without me. I'm sad. Hulk sad. Art was waiting for this move. I mean, this move is awesome. I thought that it's gonna go back and pick up my order. Okay, I'm gonna delete my limit order here. I'm deleting my limit order. The question is, are we gonna go through on this zone? I think it wants to, but who knows? How far is that? Down at 800. Are we going down to 800? Not really sure. I'm gonna wait and see if it goes back up there. All right, I'm putting back my sell limit order just in case to 35.50 if it would wake up there. Took a short 8.53. Hopefully it doesn't trade. Hey, let's see. Albert, good morning. Hello. Well, there's nothing wrong with a little throwdown every now and then. Abhishek, hello. Good morning. Hello there. Hey, good to see you. Hollywood Bob is gorgeous. All right. Perfect start. I'm glad. Abhishek, how's it going? Like the stream. Thank you. 95 seconds payout. Yeah, we did it, guys. We did it, Joe. Oh, sorry. We did it together. Oh man, by the way, I took myself into a risk there. I mean, I think I made two bloopers there live on MyFundedFutures. First of all, I'm sorry that I started the stream with Terry about the feed picture stuff because I think we got red flagged by upper management. Like, we should keep it lower with the feed picture stuff there. But yeah, we were a little bit over the line with that kind of stuff. So definitely we're gonna keep it super professional. You know, that's the goal. And then for the second time, I said I was looking back the stream because I wanted to do a short video, and I was saying like, well, hopefully today I'm going to get it because yesterday I couldn't get the payout, and I don't know why Terry was doing like a surprised face, like what is this guy talking about? Like, what happened? Maybe I should not have said it, but at least now I know once you have trades throughout the day with MyFundedFutures, you might as well have to wait for the next day to request the payout, you know, until the dashboard is not updating, which I didn't know on Tuesday. But yeah, we made it. It was great. Okay. So we do have, I still have my limit sell order at 35.50. So I put it back. I know I deleted it, but I just put it back, and I'm kind of curious if we're gonna pick up orders from there or not. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Gold is selling off. Jeez. Oh, I missed. Guys, look at this. If you were here earlier in the stream, I took a short on gold, took me out, and then boom, went to the new day opening gap. Gold is playing dirty. Gold is playing dirty games now. Okay. Alright, gold. I get it. Yeah, hanging out at the VWAP right now. I should have re-entered into that gold trade. I was so sure that we're gonna visit the new day opening gap again. And now this one just wants to break the zone on the downside here at 802. I'm still going to wait for that 35.50. I just have a feeling that maybe it wants to pick up some orders. If not, then I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to watch how this one's going to take out the low of the zone, which is, by the way, 802.75 on the micro. And we do have another one starting at 791. Oh my god, I think it just wants to go. I feel like I want to push the sell button, but I'm just gonna wait. Maybe. I so much want to jump into a sell. I really want to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna wait. Just wait. This is a little bit more accumulation. It's going to take the elevator without me, I feel like. Man. The low of the zone is 02.75. Let's see. Let's just see. We have the pre-market open not too far from here, like less than 20 minutes. So I don't know if there was any, update on the trade war or anything else. I pushed the button. Yeah. What does 5-minute order block and mean? Yeah, so if you go to the 5-minute, like obviously there's lots of videos on YouTube about what is an order block. It's basically a well-structured, a list of orders, mostly structured by bigger players or institutions or whatever. But anyway, a few contracts that are sweeping liquidity and are pushing price higher or lower, depends on which direction we see. In this case, look at the candles on the 5-minute at 25 minutes after midnight. So you look at the 25, the 30, and the 35-minute 5-minute charts, which are bearish, pushing down, picking up liquidity from this fair value gap, and then we have a strong push with a market structure shift, multiple market structure shifts. So this is like a strong indication that there was orders here sweeping the liquidity to push it higher, which it did, right? And now we are coming back into this zone, which is basically a demand zone, I would say. That's why I say demand or order block. We're going back down into the zone now. Usually what I see and what I anticipate, that these zones are meant to be broken. Like the neckline was mitigated here like once, almost technically twice. Now this is the third time we're returning into this zone, and the low point of the zone is at 802.75, and below that we also have some nice targets. We have other zones as well. Technically there's another order block, especially if you go down to the 1-minute. If it returned here, we might have a statistical chance that we are going to break the 802, even if then we are going to push higher and we have an Asia low. So this is a bullish order block. That's why we have a plus sign there. If you go here to the other one, you see the same exact situation here. Bullish candles pushing into liquidity. Boom. Picking up liquidity right there. Bullish candles, and then shifting structure here. Now it's not a beautiful one. It's not like a superb A++ beautiful zone, but it did technically shift the structure and it pushed price down. And so we went back into that order block here. We did not break it. That's very important. We did not break it. We went back into this other 5-minute one, which looks a little bit juicier. I think it wants to finish off that 802 for now. That's what I'm looking for usually, and that's it. you know. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Tough is streaming. I didn't know that. TP hit. Oh, let's go. We just went down beautifully. So as I said, the order block has been broken, and we see this every day, guys. So if you're looking for a pattern, like what are the ones that are repeating, I'm seeing the same exact thing happening every single day, every day, no exception. The only difference is how many zones do you have, you know. And we just go back to yesterday. Look at what happened yesterday. Order block, boom. Order block, boom, boom. There was like 3 zones here that has been mitigated. So, and this, I was not streaming yesterday, I know, but, and this is why I love trading the zones. I guess I should say that I'm trading in the zone, but really, this is why I love this. I just love this. I love the zones. And I like to call it zone. Now we're going lower. Now look to the left here. I went down to the 1-minute chart. This is a lower probability one. Why? Because there is no fair value gap. There's just a minor sweep here on this swing low and this one. So that's not a super important level. But there is also another order block here on the 1-minute, starting from this lonely little bearish candle. And so the low of that candle is 783. The neckline has just been tagged at 791. And as we go lower, we keep seeing the target, the Asia low might be the final target. Now the thing is, once you had your first initial zone in a short position that you targeted, for example here, if you engage and try to chase it lower, for example, what's the sell side here? Boom, sell side 783. There's a healthy 10 points for scalpers here. The problem is the bounce can happen any moment. So this one can bounce from here anytime. 20 points, easy 24-point bounce is in the cards. But if you have the guts and the risk to take it, there is a healthy 10 points in this trade to take out the low of this small 1-minute order block. It's a lower probability setup, by the way, but it's still a good target. And if it does, then obviously the probabilities become higher. Then we should be dropping down to 753. Now, as I said, I'm not going to force it. So I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I made my peace. But at least I'm super happy that you guys are seeing this happening live on stream, and as we talk about it, we're reading the tape and how these zones are actually kind of working, or what price is looking for. You can call it order blocks because that's the most popular level, right? Name for it, but whatever. Biker entering the city. Holy. I talked to a friend of mine who lives in LA, by the way, and he's saying there's nothing happening. I don't know. They're saying there was some riots in some outer part in the of LA at a few streets, but 99.9% of the city there is nothing happening. People are walking on the street. Everything is, you know, pretty much calm. So I was like, the news are all over like some civil war is happening in LA, but he said nothing like that. I don't know what's the truth. You're welcome. Tough is not streaming. Gold, I haven't. Oh my god. Okay. Too late. I'm not even gonna watch gold because it's too late. Too late to do anything with gold now. You trade the edge. Get chopped down. Let's go. Wow. Well, it seems like we are going lower. Seems like it wants to take out that 83. Look at that. Let's go hard. Yeah, like it was seem like it's having a hard time to push up there. That's why, as I said, this high here at Asia high in terms of the mini did not show this. Okay, we went through the 1 minute. Asia low is next, I think. Long 769. If we come back down, 769. Okay, but be careful. If you're long at 769, you are gonna be very close to the Asia low, which is yesterday low. So just be careful if you go long from here. 769. You're very close to the low. Like obviously the risk to reward can be changed, but yeah, I know. That's true. Just saying, watch for that level. It could be a difficult one. Let's see what's going on. Whoa! We got Mihail Mihov subscribing the channel. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hey, good to see you. Got 97% of this move. Oh my gosh, that's good. That is very good. Congrats, Art. Oh wow, look at this. Okay. Okay. Are we gonna see Asia low here? It seems like we do. My God. Whew. Okay. All out. Let's go, Art. The gold was melting. Lisa, good to see you. Well, we were just watching as price was melting down. It didn't. I had the sell limit order. It did not trigger, so we're just melting down to Asia low. It seems like it. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. But be careful. There could be a bounce. Okay. There could be a bounce here. What's the level down there? It's I think it's 53.50 on the. It did go down on the mini, did it? Yeah, it did. All right. So the mini, take it out. Careful, everybody, because there's a difference in price. The mini went down below 54, so the mini did take out previous day low, which means anyone who is chasing the shorts here on the micro, it could be a huge bounce happening because the mini already took it out. Okay. Got one long here. Let's go. 685 in well, 685. Not bad actually to reprice that area, but I'm not sure. Look at all these rejections from down here. I wouldn't be surprised if we would see a bounce. As for now, there's just no level that I like to see here. Well, on my micro chart, the low is 753. According to TradingView, the low was 758. And also, yeah, here as well. So the mini made a new low, but the micro in my charts, it didn't. I mean, I'm looking at the low at Wednesday, yesterday, 9:39 p.m. Eastern Standard. So just gotta be careful with that. If you guys are holding on to a short. Daily time frame. Oh yeah, I'm not looking the 6 p.m. reset. I'm looking the, but yeah, we can look at that. I'm looking the New York, the true, you know, New York midnight level. But I'm gonna check it now on the daily. Yeah. Yeah, on this one it did take out, but that's why, you know, I'm looking at the New York midnight. Yeah. So according to that, we still have 753. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong looking at the 6 p.m. reset time, you know, but because I'm trading smart money concepts, I'm looking at the Eastern Standard New York midnight time. That is not previous day low. Well, that's why I'm saying it depends. It depends on the concept you're trading. According to Smart Money Concept, the new day starts at midnight New York time. So previous day low is 753 on the micro. Yeah, it kind of feels weird. It feels like it can just bounce up there. I'm not gonna do anything with it for now. Took 10 points. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, this bounce is a little bit interesting. It may want to go down to 753 from here, I think, but could be a long shot. I don't know. Hard to say. Now that it has been swept on the mini, anything is possible, you know. Let's see if it wants to sweep the low down here. And that's what I was talking about. Like, we still have the 753.50. Look at that. I think it wants to sweep that. There you go. 753 done. Well, on the micro, according to Smart Money Concepts, which I was just saying, the new day counts from the New York midnight level. So previous day low was 753. Maybe you are, I don't know what level. There is a level here, but that's from Tuesday. 732. That's a Tuesday low. I was just talking yesterday's low. We can go down to 32, obviously, to take out Tuesday low, but small loss, yeah. Yeah, look at this bounce here, and then boom. It was a little bit scary because, as I said, the mini swept the low earlier. Isham, good morning. Good to see you. And we just broke Tuesday low. Amadeo, good morning. What's happening? Oh my god. I mean, for targets on the downside, I'm not gonna chase this in London session, that's for sure. I have no zone down here that I think we can go for. Let's check the 5-minute for possible levels. I think there was a level somewhere right there. Oh yeah, that's a good level. That's a nice 5-minute level from London session right here. Opening of the candle is 650.25. Okay. So that is a zone. That's the next valid zone down there if it wants to drop 650.25. 5-minute bullish order block Friday London session. And so far that's it. How far are we from that? 70 points. Not impossible. How much we dropped since the London high? 125. How does the hourly look like? Like a bearish breaker. Here's Friday. Okay. Okay. And there's a gap down there. Are we going down? It seems like we could be. On the 15-minute, it's also breaking structure. Multiple structure shifts. 1 hour also. Still need 52 more minutes on the hourly candle. Otherwise, I would say why not go for the 650? You know. The bounce will be huge, Ron is saying. You know, if this one would do like this, like here's the 5 a.m. kill zone. And if it would be like acting up weird, then I think we are going to go down for that zone. But maybe only in the New York session. Three standard deviations. Wow. Amado wants to catch the falling knife. Yeah, we do have fair value gaps under 15-minute. I checked it. Yeah. I know. Yeah, it could be. By the way, tough. That's true. There could be pricing in for the PPI news. $720 till $690. Okay. Yeah, be careful with the stops and the targets, obviously. I have a feeling now about the 650 level. I do have a feeling about that level. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see what it's gonna do here in this area. And if it would start to fall, then maybe I would engage. I think entering a short position just now would be a little bit dangerous because it can bounce all the way up super easy above midnight. Exactly. Oh, perfectly set, tough. So what I'm gonna wait for is maybe even the price come up here, reprice this fair value gap, build up some kind of a structure, and maybe if it forms some kind of a gap here or here, then maybe I'll jump in to a short position. But I'm not gonna jump in just now. Okay, so that's the plan. Waiting for price to show up something, maybe break lower with the displacement, and then jumping in. I mean, that's the plan I would go with if I would like to go short. If we break 788, we go up. Well, could be. Could be. Oh, just a second. Quick phone call. Just a second. I'm sorry, everybody. It was just a quick phone call. Well, not too quick, but I'm here. Family business. What happened? We are still in this area. Obviously, I did not want it to take a short just like this, but look at this. Look at what's happening. It's a bit of a risky situation here. Nice place to go long from. Yeah, no confirmation yet. And there's no fair value gap, no structure shift to the downside, no displacement. I would say this is right now a coin toss. 50-50, both directions. So, nice, Amadeo, nice, let's go. Let's just see how this is gonna go. We do have a bearish engulfing, not engulfing, but this kind of pattern is something I like. I guess we'll see. I would be curious how this one's gonna go for later. There's still some levels on the downside, but since we're approaching the end of the London kill zone, I don't know. I kind of liking that level down there at 650, but obviously if it happens, I think it's going to happen maybe later. If it happens sometime during the New York session, there could be a bounce, a continuation higher. There are some fair value gaps up there that could be taken out for liquidity. So basically, I'm just looking for a retracement higher if this one wants to really go down. Leinart Skynard vibes right now. All right. Leinart Skynard. Okay. Everybody, I think I'm going to call it here. I'll be back for the New York Open and for MyFunded TV as well. So, she's doing good. She's doing good so far. So thank you so much. Thank you. And so I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, please. I know there's always a standard code for most of these prop firms, but if you would like to support the stream and the channel, I would be highly appreciate it and be grateful to use the code TomSabo. You can use it for most of these prop firms. MyFundedFutures has 25% off from experts and Starter Plus accounts, 20% off from resets, 50% for new users. Check it out. Apex down 80%. Bulenox is down 83%. Take Profit Trader still has the no fee promo. Go for the daily payouts and check out because it's really great. We have some others as well as DAYTRADERS, Funded Futures Network. I got payout from those. Really great. Everything is fine. Highly appreciate it again. If you support the stream, I'm going to be back for the New York Open. Don't worry, Art. I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm grateful for the support. And I'll be back for the New York Open, okay? Cheers, everybody. And God bless you all. Take care. Thank you, Zekermancer. Thank you, everybody.